The Z-Vise is a portable vise clamping system that you can set up anywhere you're working. You need a lip from 10 to 65mm, a couple of saw stools, an odd door, or your workbench, and you can have it right beside you. It is designed to hold most different shapes or sizes, no matter where you have a job on, with a quick release to 200mm. Now, your normal vise at home is always trying to make you work in mid-air. By leaving this timber on the bench where we have a second set of jaws, we can hold the material with a much lighter pressure so we're not bruising or damaging. Because our top jaws are still empty, we can bring the second piece in and hold them both while you dowel, screw or glue the two. Especially for your miters, once you've done your cuts, you can lock them off in any position. The top jaw, gripping just before the bottom, allows me to check the angle, adjusting until you get it perfect. We can also hold much bigger pieces. The tool allows you to rest the timber on the bench, so again, not bruising, gripping top and bottom for planing or sanding. And I'll show you in a minute how to fully stretch the tool for this surface as well. Take the clips off, you can turn the whole machine into an oversized G-clamp, straight onto the job, again for your joinery or holding things into place. The way that I would use the machine the most would certainly be upside down, especially for the timber, where we can now have you planing, sanding, trimming, and again with that resting on the bench, we are using light pressure and not damaging the material. If you work with very soft timbers, cedar or highly finished material, we have a higher build jaw which will give you a better grip, more protection, and you're not trying to nail blocks of wood everywhere to keep that upright. While we're upside down, we can still bring in the second piece. If you wish to weld with the tool, all we ask for the steel workers is to either cover or spray so the splatter's not sticking to the machine. But again, loosen, offset, down to the butt joint, out to your 45. The next thing we can do is fully expand the tool. For your bigger pieces, we can open the machine right down the length of the bench by hooking on the end stop. This gives you a fixed jaw to work against, so lock it further down the line. We can fully extend the tool by throwing this clip in between the two jaws. Very useful for routering, sanding. You can also treat the machine like a sash cramp for joinery, rip down there with your power saw, but especially for the router or the sander, we're getting right across that material without stopping or starting. We can then hold awkward shapes, chair legs, gun stocks, turned wood. There's two centres, and really our system will hold your difficult bits as well as your flat. And the thing to remember is we can do all of this work no matter where you are. We can put the tool on a saw stool, run it off the back of the ute, side of the boat, or even onto a piece of 4x2. On the left, we use it like a hand jack or acroprop, flooring or compaction. On this side, a sash cramp, and again, of any length the timber will take very quickly. The clips that hold the vise on the bench also make a very good pipe clamp, and the tighter we do them up, the more pressure they put on the pipe, up to 30mm, working against each other. It also means that the vise won't slip. It also gets locked in that triangle very securely. If you wish to hold larger piping, we go from 30mm to 180 in the curve of the jaws, and again with the bigger stuff resting on the bench while we work with it. And the last few bits, we have a softer jaw for delicate work, electronics, material you want to protect while you're working. There's a metal jaw if you're hacksawing or grinding, will save you scratching up the tool. But we also have the tube jaws for doweling, PVC, fishing rods. Farmers will often use this machine for their rifles, which again can be set up at any position. Rifles to bicycles are normally very difficult things to hold. And the last two bits, we have a drill holder, fits all your normal sized drills. I wouldn't call it a drill press, but it will give you the accuracy, keeping your drilling true. Really, that bit's in the kit for this sort of work. We can run a grinding stone, sanding disc, or any attachment in the drill in a fixed position. And the last piece in the kit is the turntable. If we hook this on underneath the tool, we can rotate it backwards 90, side to side 45. Carvers are probably the ones who appreciate that the most. And for this sort of work in the top photo with the jigsaw, we're pulling our material off the bench, so giving you a little bit more room to move. So there's over 20 functions. Most of what we run through you can't do with normal vices. Made out of a special hardened alloy with a lifetime guarantee on all the metals. And everything that I've shown you comes in the one case, so you don't lose your pieces. You can take that wherever you're working. And if you've forgotten half of that lot, DVD, set of instruction comes all included. The Z-Vise is nothing new. It is based on original Swiss design and has been made for over 70 years. This is one of the original Z-Vise vices, over 50 years old, owned by a builder most of its life, and the only vise of its type on the market with a lifetime guarantee.